What's up with you? How you doing? How you living? Good morning, good evening, good night, whatever time of day it is that you're seeing this video. Today's video is going to be all about all of my gear that I use for photography and videography. So this is going past just what you've seen in my camera bag. We're going to talk about lighting, equipment, and microphones and all of that stuff. This is going to be a quick one. I'm trying to keep it really short and sweet. So let's get into it. First piece of essential equipment, what I use to stabilize all my videos for talking head stuff like this, except for this clip because what you're seeing is being recorded on my phone by my special filmer who will talk about later on in the video. But this is a tripod. I got this off adorama.com. Comes in this carrying case. This was only $80, and look, just look, hold on. Look how professional this looks and like heavy duty this tripod is. Look at that. It's got a whole fluid head. This fluid head comes on it. I will say it's not the smoothest, but if you like work on it a little bit, you know, use it a couple of times, it is really smooth. Quick release plate on top of here. You got your arm for, you know, getting all your smooth panning shots and stuff. Like it's a good smooth tripod, and for $80 it's literally a steal. So you can find this on adorama.com. It's called like 3Pod. You can see it's the name on the tripod. That's the first thing. Next piece of equipment that we have is my camera, the main body of how I get everything that I get. I use the 6D Mark II. I am a Canon fangirl, if you will. I love Canon. This camera is, I believe, 26 megapixels. I've had it for like 3 years now. This is my workhorse. It does everything that I need it to do. It has the flip out screen. It's still, to this day, the only Canon full frame camera with a flip out screen. And I use the heck out of this in photo shoots when I'm getting up high or down low. It's a game changer, and so I love it. Next up on the list, this microphone is what I use for audio when I am vlogging myself. I have this screwed on top of the camera, plugged in over here like I'm about to do as soon as I finish with this clip. My videographer's arms are getting tired, but this is the Rode Video Micro. Yeah, the Micro with a dead cat. This is what this little fluffy thing is called on top of it. And so I'm out here with it. When I'm out here with it. Yeah, I'm out here with it. To go on top of that, we put the Sigma 35mm ARC f1.4 Canon model, of course. We attach that to the camera, and that is our full setup that I'm about to put on the tripod right now so we can continue to go over the rest of the items, and my videographer's arms can get a break and my phone can stop draining battery. Alright, now that we got all of the stuff that I actually need to make this video out of the way, and you've seen it and you know what it looked like, what it is, blah blah blah, let's get into the bag first. This is a Lower Pro BP 150, I think it's called. It was like 70 bucks, and next year this will not be my bag because it does not fit all of my gear with my most recent purchase, which if you saw the channel reboot video, then you know what that purchase was. First of all, you know what the bag is. It's called Tahoe BP 150. That's what it's called. Attached over here we have a Gorilla Pod. It is a Joby, not the most expensive one, like the one right up under that. Great for if you need to put your camera somewhere and just hang it. You can move these feet around and attach it to stuff and wrap it around stuff and whatever. And also people use it for vlogging, so you can hold it back like that. On the other side of the bag, what we have is the Aperture M9, I think that's what it's called. And I did a whole video on this before I stopped making videos back in the day. This is a little bitty light. Aperture AL M9, that's what it's called. This is really good. I use this for like a kicker light. if I want to put it behind, well, not that bright. It gets really bright also, by the way, but you can dim it. Yeah, see that? And if I just wanted to put it behind me back there as a little kicker, a little rim light, a little separation, it's good for that. And so yeah, it comes with these gels. You can put a little orange gel in there to make it warmer. And it also comes with a blue gel if you need to cool it down. And it comes with a charger that I don't have in here because I lost it a long time ago, but it's just a regular like USB. It comes with a cold shoe mount, so this allows it to be able to be put on top of a flash stand, so you could have it on top of a tripod or flash stand behind me if I needed it to be set up for lighting purposes. So that is very, very useful. Let's get inside the bag. Actually, no, let's go right in front here and go see what we got in here. First thing we have is a rechargeable battery charger, because I do have some rechargeable batteries that I need for my flash, which is in here. Also, we just have some cloths in here for wiping the screen and lenses and the camera screen and all of that. So what I have in here is an ND filter, a variable ND filter. What this is used for is basically like sunglasses for your camera lens when you're shooting outdoors and it's really sunny and it's really bright outside. You can use this and put it on top of your camera, and if you watch my hand behind it, watch how it gets darker. See that? Or you can lighten it back up. And that's the variable part of the variable ND. So if it's brighter outside, you can just turn it and make it darker. And I got the biggest size they had, the biggest thread size, because you can get these step-up rings and put them on the back, and that'll fit any lens filter size that you have. So some lenses are smaller circles than other ones, but if you get the step-up rings, then you can just get the biggest size and attach it to whatever size lens that you're using. That is by Tiffin. It was like $124, something like that. But worth it if you're doing if you're serious about doing videography. So that's that. Moving right along, let's get inside the bag. Normally, of course, this camera would be in here, but it's not because it's up there for you guys to see. So first things first, I'm the realist. This little flap right here is what holds my memory cards. And so yeah, here's a micro SD card that I use for my GoPro. And I can just keep them up in here in this little flap. They never fall out. It's great. Next thing. Can y'all see that? Look at that organization. So we have my old camera in here. Like, I really want to get rid of this camera. I just haven't yet. It's a the entry-level camera, even though it looks more set up than my full frame camera, because it has this battery grip attached to it. And this is something I brought extra as an accessory with it. It just lets you have 2 batteries inside the camera at one time. And it also gives you an extra grip for your fingers. If you got big hands, then you got extra room for your fingers to spread out some down here instead of it just being all up close like that. But this is the Canon T5i, first camera that I ever bought. So in love with this camera. It's done a lot of work for me. Attached to it is Canon 24mm EFS, which is f2.8, I believe. Yeah, f2.8. This was a really cheap lens, but I was really excited about it when I got it because, you know, new photographer, I was just excited. So yeah, I'm probably gonna sell this soon and either get another 6D body so I can have 2 bodies that match in case one fails, like if I'm at a wedding or something. Now let's talk about lenses. I will talk about the oldest ones first. These are Canon 50mm lenses. This one is a f1.4. It costs more. Y'all see that? Focus on the lens. It just wants to focus on my face. I would want to focus on my face too. But yeah, this one is a f1.8. This one was cheaper. This one gets lets in a little bit more light, so it costs a little bit more. They're like $350. This one's like $125. So that's those two lenses. My most recent purchase, my big baby here, is the Sigma Art 85mm lens, f1.4. This lens is absolutely humongous, and if you saw the channel reboot video, you saw this lens. We discussed it and how huge it was. Look at that filter thread, bro. Just ridiculously huge. This lens was like $1,000. Probably my most expensive. It is my most expensive lens to date, and I'm so excited about it. I'm gonna use it on a shoot in August, and I cannot wait for it. It's gonna be, portraits are gonna be, let's get into this blue pouch that pretty much lays on top of everything. This holds, can you guess it? Can you guess it? My GoPro camera. So this is what I always let Trinisha or any of the kids use when they're filming me, because it's small and it was cheap. So it's not something I have to worry about them breaking or tearing up, and it also has image stabilization. So if they're just like they like to do, you know, children, this should still give me pretty smooth video. Also in this pouch is a extra battery for the GoPro. Look how tiny these little batteries are. Focus on that. Come on, focus on it one time. And up under that, if you can see, there's something black still in there. That is my flash. It is a young Newell, I don't know. Also, this GoPro is the GoPro Hero 5. It should be really cheap now if you want a GoPro Hero 5. I think they're on like $9 at this point. But this flash was really cheap when I got it. It's like, it's called YN565EX2. That is what this flash is called. And it's a good flash. It does what I need it to do. I don't use flash that often. Only if I'm inside and it's dark will I pull out a flash. At like a wedding reception, birthday party, something that's indoors. Very handy to have. And it has these batteries that I use for it are called Inaloops. If you want to look at that, look at that. These batteries, I kid you not, last forever. Like, they're rechargeable, but the charge that they hold, and they're pretty expensive because of it, the charge lasts forever and a day. Like, I mean, you should get these if you use flash. Definitely invest in the Inaloop batteries because they're amazing. It has this little stand, and this is for if you need to stand it up and use it off camera, and you can just stand it on the stand like that. Angle it wherever you need to angle it. You need to turn it around and make it bounce off the wall or something. That's that. And to go along with that, when I really thought that I was gonna get into flash photography, I invested in a softbox, which is this company Godox. They make lighting equipment. And I invested in this softbox thinking I'm really about to get into flash photography, this, that, and the third. And I literally used this once. Where'd my hair go? But this is the softbox, like, inside. I don't want to take it out because I have no idea how to get it back in here. But this is a softbox. If you want to know what it looks like, I really don't want you to watch this video because I was trash back then, but go watch the flash photography episode with my niece and nephew Kylie and Donate. I will try to link it right here so you can see how trash my video quality used to be, and you can see the softbox put together, whatnot. That's that. Now we can get into what's in this zipper pouch at the top of the camera bag. And what it is just random stuff. So this is like the little cage that goes on the GoPro, or the GoPro goes in. And then I just have random stuff like a blower. This is for blowing dust out of your sensor inside of your camera or off the lens. And then it's just batteries, more of the rings that I said you use the filter and attach to the lens. That's the type of stuff that's in here, and memory cards and more other type of rechargeable batteries. Next, let's talk about this big baby here that you can't even see all of it. Look at it. To make sure I wasn't hitting my niece in the head. Marvel at this. This is a flash stand. The difference in how a flash stand looks from a tripod is the top of it. So if the camera focuses, focus on that. Yeah, see that little end piece? That is what I would attach the cold shoe mount to for the light, that little light that I showed y'all, to set it up off camera. And this flash stand is literally, it's amazing because it gets taller than this whole house. It gets taller than the house. It's like so long when you actually stretch it all the way out, which I'm not gonna do. And it was only like $50 on Amazon. And it's also pretty heavy duty too. Made by Impact. You can see that right there. Focus. $50 on Amazon. Go get you one. And what I typically put on that is this light that I actually bought from Aperture. The little light, Aperture actually sent me that little light after I did a review of this light. They didn't want anything for it. They just sent me that light like, we saw your video and we saw that you used our lights, and they were just like, here you go. So this is what the light looks like straight out of the box. It's not huge. It's not the what is the 600D, whatever the big light is. It's a little light, and I think it's like 372 or something bulbs inside of this. I'm trying to see what it's called. Okay, it is called the Aperture Amaran HR672W. I don't know, guys. You know. In the bottom of it has the little thread part. Focus on that. Focus. That bottom part, that hole, is what I screw into the top of the flash stand for this to go on top of it. It comes with a remote, which is great. You can control this. You can put the lights, if you have multiple ones, in groups A, B, and C. And then you can control the brightness the brightness of the light. And you can also control the warmth and coolness of the light. So you can change the temperature of the light as well. That is very great. And it comes with 2 batteries that go on the back of here. This is what they look like. And what's great about this is that it also comes with this charge cord. So you don't have to use, or you can put the batteries on there to charge it, or you can just leave it plugged into the wall and you just have continuous power throughout the whole of your video or whatever event you might be filming. If you're filming an interview, sit down talking head stuff with other people, great to have this, to have continuous light all the time. The last thing that I'm gonna show you guys today are my headphones that I use when I'm editing these videos. They are the Sony MX1000. I think that's how you say it. You know, I'm just gonna put the title on the screen so you can see what these are called. But they're by Sony. They are amazing. I love these noise canceling headphones. This is what they look like in the pack. Very nice, very clean, very professional. It's black and rose gold accents. Like, how could you not love black and the rose gold accents? And then it comes with a cable for you to actually just plug in if you need to just plug into them if the battery is gone out. But they do Bluetooth. Battery lasts for like 30 hours, dude. Like 30 something hours. Whew. That's it. That's all, guys. And now, before I end out this video, I'm gonna give some special shout outs to some people who have been just some rock stars. They've been so quiet during this. One of them helped me film the first part of the video that you saw, so let's show you who's in the room. It's my nephew Caleb.
Subscribe to my channel.
What's the channel called, Caleb?
Go to KID Cell.
And
hi, it's me, the girl who fell.
this is what she's referring to is this is Mackenzie. And if you have not seen my very first video, she fell hard. This is the girl who falls hard. And she is like so much older now. And lastly, is with the bonnet on her head is my oldest niece, Ayana. Alright guys, that's gonna do it for today's video. Hopefully this was a quick one, as quick as I can edit it down to be. Go ahead and hit like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know, comment down below and tell me, if money was no object, what 3 pieces of camera gear would you buy like today? And subscribe, hit the notification bell so you get notified when I post new videos, which is weekly so far. I'm doing a good job, very proud of myself. Remember, you are a vision of perfection, and if it doesn't work out, just take another shot.